When you hear the word Cars, you might think of a carefully planned series of movies starring Lightning McQueen. Well, some say Cars 2 is the worst Pixar movie out of the whole franchise, especially since it went in a whole different direction from the first one.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Now, imagine there are two more movies about talking vehicles, but this time, replace the cars with planes. It's surprising because unlike cars, planes aren't really as popular or exciting for kids. I mean, even the first Cars movie did okay, but the Cars franchise sold a lot of merch, especially toys, so I can see why they try to replicate it, but making a movie about talking planes seems like an odd choice. Maybe trains would have worked. I mean, Thomas the Tank Engine is pretty popular. Also, it's important to note that Planes wasn't made by Pixar, but by Disney Toon Studios. You know, the same studio that gave you hits like The Lion King 1.5, The Lion King 2, Tinkerbell, Kronk's New Groove. The Goofy movie was great though.
My best friend's gone because of you and your stupid racism. I hate you!
The Planes spinoff was released in theaters in 2013, and the second Planes movie released a year later. Funny enough, the second movie would be the last thing that Disney Toon Studio produced as the company shut down in 2018 for undisclosed reasons. It's really surprising that two Disney movies came out almost back to back. Usually they didn't release sequels so quickly. Maybe they did it all at once and decided to release one half now and the other half later on. The issue with the Planes movies is that they didn't bring anything new to the table. The main character Dusty, a crop duster, wants to race. He meets his friends and enemies, and the story is predictable. All the characters lack charm. There's a Mater clone, a Sally clone, a Doc Hudson clone. It's like they try to copy Cars without adding a good story. Disney claimed they try to make it different, but it just feels recycled. It's like that one homework copy meme. The movie's premise is too obvious. Dusty wins the competition, finds a love interest, and that's pretty much it. The characters have ugly designs. Their eyes look like stickers. Also, the main character Dusty, he's afraid of heights, and that's supposed to be a big deal in the story because, you know, being a plane that's afraid of heights is like being a fish who's afraid of water. The whole movie just feels like a bunch of short stories put together. The characters are hard to like. The sequel tries to improve with new characters and locations, but the pacing and writing are still not good. Sorry, not sorry. And it's also kind of weird that we got a sequel. I can't imagine anyone saying, holy shit, we finally got a Planes too.
Not today, old friend.
The movie tries way too hard to replicate the same success as the Cars franchise, but sadly they didn't capture any of the heart that made Lightning McQueen and his friends so endearing. They tried to mimic the formula of the animated anthropomorphic vehicles and high-speed adventures. They fell short in conveying the emotional depth and genuine connection that made the Cars series a beloved classic. The first Cars movie was about learning to be a good friend and letting go of your ego. The third Cars movie taught us that it's okay to not always be the best and that we grow as people. It's clear they lacked the heart that made the Pixar movie special. Even Cars 2 had interesting places to visit on a road trip, but Planes lacked the heart, making it hard to overlook its flaws. These were the last films from Disney Toon Studios, and some might have a weird nostalgia for these movies, but seriously, who likes Planes? And honestly, these should have been straight to DVD movies. Now tell me in the comments, have you seen Planes? If so, what'd you think of it? Until next time, I'm TzuNamii. Thanks for watching.